Alright, so hey guys, it's Rollininstyle, and we are back again with The Wolf Among Us, the final episode, Cry Wolf. Now this is kind of sad, because once again we're ending another series, so, oh my goodness, sorry. And of course, it's not letting me. Okay, sorry if you heard that. You probably did. So, I am in a new setup right now. We just moved into a new house. I'll be here for about a week and then I have to go to college. So, I'm trying to crank out all these episodes so that I finish what I started. I'm really excited and sad to finish this in Tomb Raider, but, you know, all good things must come to an end. And I thank every single person who watched a video of mine and who helped me get through these series, because it's really fun to do, and I've always wanted to have a Let's Play channel. Anyway, we'll save all the sappy shit for the end of the video. Let's get started. Oh, and it's called Cry Wolf. That's right. That's what it's called.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
It's really loud. There.
If I can avoid it.
That's a lot better. Peace.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
I won't.
Shit.
I'm not gonna make you. Oh my god, it's so loud. This happened before that, though.
Oh god, Bigby!
This time it's no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Here we go. First, awesome intro, though. Chills every time. The Wolf Among Us. What's really good is I can record probably a lot more because the people in my house are on the other side of the house. All their rooms are on the other
You've
side.
come a long
so
way.
yeah.
You must be tired.
Tired of your bullshit.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
No, because you had an axe threatened against me.
Please, Sheriff.
And my arm
Relax
broken.
for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant.
I told you, it's over.
Carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I told you, Crooked Man, it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Aw,
so
thank
don't waste
you.
the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Yeah, sit down, bitch.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You killed those women.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence.
Georgie, I know you did it.
You did it.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do, for your own sake.
Oh
But
my
no,
god.
I didn't kill anyone.
This is...
Rosemary, I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you.
I know who
already
did it.
know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen. But who do you think committed these crimes?
Georgie.
It
was
was
Georgie.
Georgie, all right?
Well done, Sheriff. I'm sorry I doubted you. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should
Punch
just
him.
keep your nose where it fucking belonged. Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded
He's throwing
yours.
him under the
but
bus.
you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And
you
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him!
me for it.
He's throwing him under the bus.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie.
Nope.
Consider it a gift, ensuring our
I'll take both of you.
continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You don't
You can
order
go join
me.
that hole at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit
Grab
happen.
Crooked Man.
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well.
No, it really
But you just
couldn't
had
have.
to complicate things.
You mean do the right thing.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh shit. Great. Great. Oh my god.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ow. I'll break off your other horn.
Take this!
Hiya.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
What?
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
No, no, no. Idiot. Hiya. Hope it hurt. Whoa.
This way.
I've had about enough. That felt good. That felt really good.
Oh, shit.
I know.
That felt really good. Here we go. Here we go. Parkour. Hiya! Parkour! Mirror's Edge! Hiya! Oh my god. Wait, was I not supposed to do that? Oh my god, yes, take it off, Bigby. Where did our bandages go? Like, why are we shirtless right now? Where did we get a shirt? Georgie's car. This, I do think Crooked Man is just using him as a scapegoat.
No.
I know that Georgie really did it, but
What am I gonna do now, Vivian? What the fuck
I'm
do you
just
expect me
saying.
to do? This is it for me. You know that. Nothing left. No way I'm walking out of here.
Oh my god.
You're too late, Bigby.
Well, she would have done it
She's
anyway.
dead.
What the fuck happened, Georgie?
What's it look like? I'm really not in the mood, Bigby. So why don't you just fuck off?
Start talking, Georgie.
Oh, you think that'll help? I told you I don't want to fucking talk.
Tell me.
Tell me what you did.
I've had about
You
enough.
think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron.
It'll help me.
She killed herself. She did it. Just pulled her ribbon off, right there. Didn't fucking matter what I said. She always did what she wanted. She just... right in front of
Why?
me.
Why the hell would she do that?
She said she'd had enough. She couldn't live with what she'd done. She's the original Bigby. The girl with the ribbon. Couldn't take it off. Couldn't talk about it. We used hers to make the rest. It started as part of the gimmick, right? Discretion is our guarantee. You know, she came up with that. It was her idea. Whoever thought it would end this way? Fuck.
It's not her fault if you used her to keep those girls under your thumb.
You've got it all wrong. Like anyone could ever tell Vivian what to do. This was our place, Bigby. She was in it from the beginning. But then everything went to shit. This was just the final fucking straw. She felt responsible for Faith and Lily. What her ribbons did to them. Said she'd rather die on her own terms.
Probably
for
true.
something good. Or at least something close to it. So she ended it. Oh, it didn't matter if that left me to deal with this fucking mess. We promised we'd look out for each other. So what the fuck is this? Just leaving me here.
You couldn't. You don't have my sympathy,
Georgie.
Of course you don't. Look, I know you think it's my fault that I killed him for some twisted pleasure of mine, but I did what I had to. You don't always get a choice. Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. And then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing...
Why did you do it?
Crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Some of the girls decided to pull a runner on us. And the crooked man didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it.
I'm sure he did.
I think I don't know what that means. Either I do what he says, or I'm the one getting dealt with. I had to do it. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill those girls. And then he fucking sold me out.
I believe it.
None of this would have happened if it wasn't for that bastard. It's his fucking fault.
I have to arrest you.
I can't let you off the hook. I'm taking you in.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Wow. That's not
die
good.
Here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
Don't worry about him.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
I do believe it in a weird way. He was
me off now.
kind of a victim in a way.
Or do you plan
It doesn't excuse his actions,
rip
but
the limbs off one by one. That's what you want to do,
well,
right?
hurt him.
Ah! Shit! Stop! Fuck! Just stop! At least you're consistent. No more games.
That's for them.
We both know how this ends.
For them.
Just make it quick.
Kill him.
All right, Georgie.
Jesus. That's kind of sad. I owe him that. I still love that poster. Feel the thunder. It's amazing. Oh my god, I just got that. Like, pie, as in code word for, like, vagina, maybe? Maybe. I don't think it's too far of a stretch.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Here we go. Really eerie. They've been expecting me.
Big Wolf.
Oh my god.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
So this'll come back later, and I'll try to explain it. So here. Take notice of this picture right here, where I'm circling my cursor. This one. So something happened between, well, first of all, how did they get that photo? Second of all, just pay attention to this photo right here.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Oh my god. That must be awful. To be stretched on that thing. Ugh. So gross. Ah. Bigby, turn. My remote would not turn. I don't know why.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Alright, you want to play games? Let's play.
It's about time you showed up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I had to take care of some things.
Gender equality.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
I don't...
Bigby, I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut the
Cut
shit.
this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Bitch, I will fuck you up.
Oh, come on!
So,
Is that the best you can do?
I don't really believe in the statement that you shouldn't hit women. If someone's hitting you, no matter the gender, you deserve to defend yourself. Now, I'm not saying you should just go ahead and hit people, but I believe that no matter the gender, if someone's hurting you, you defend yourself. Because it implies that women are weaker. Like, don't hit women, when in reality it should be don't hit people. So. That's what I think. Cheap jump scares that are probably gonna get me anyway. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Okay, cool. Ah, god damn it. Ow. And now she's Satan. Bring it, Illuminati demon thing. Ow. Ow. Well, get the fuck off me. Like Marvel, Bigby is in his phase 3, but not in his ultimate form yet. Wait. Is Marvel done with phase 3? Not the point. Oh my god. That's how she gets to be everywhere at one time. Ow. I hit the button. Get off me. I am achieving my final form. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your motherfucking house down. Ow. So rude. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is like blaring in my ears. And I feel like I'm yelling. So, it's a little much. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, it's still like super loud. There, that should be good. Oh my god, and it's still not. There, that's better. That's much better. So loud. Probably couldn't even hear me. Die, bitch. Bye-bye. I'm sorry I didn't have, like, witty banter right there, but this game is literally blasting the fuck out of my ear holes, so. And it's a silver mirror shard. That's great. But it won't be handy because you're about to fucking die, bitch. That must really hurt to fight, like, straight into glass. Aw. They didn't give his penis a shadow. Or at least his butt. God damn it, Telltale. That's right, I'm coming for you.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This guy I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Don't be so sure.
That? Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair
this dude just loves to hear himself talk.
I will have a trial. Are we clear?
Tell me now.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
Yeah, there is. You tried to kill me.
Pointing a gun at my head.
Exactly.
This is just a
Stop with the bullshit.
I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
No, you
All I'm asking
did.
for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
I believe Georgie.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still
Aren't
a
they the
lot
same
you
thing?
have to answer for.
No, that was a bit dramatic, but...
As long as you agree to my terms.
No, you're the criminal.
I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
That's true.
You're often reckless.
Very true.
And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean.
It's about Fabeltown.
This is about protecting Fabeltown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Shut up. This... I hate people like this.
He's dead, isn't he?
But the sad thing is he's just using the system
the killer has been dealt
that's
with.
Already in place to manipulate
You think
people.
I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
We're going.
Right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it.
No.
If you don't mind. What do you say?
Nope. Nope.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased.
Nope.
Such a reliable pup.
Cuff
You're
him.
under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
You're not
Your
keeping the gun.
punishment will follow.
Fuck that. Fucking keep a gun on me? No thanks. We're not in a 5-star hotel. You're a criminal. So, shut the fuck up. God, I'm sorry. I just... I hate people like that.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Exactly. Thank you, Grendel.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were
He
worried
didn't
you'd
make
run
it
into
easy.
some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We
My
can talk about
God.
it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
So am I. And thank you.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You
killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed you,
Shut
Sheriff,
your
it was
mouth.
Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to
Shut
interrupt you,
up.
Miss White.
You'd better shut your fucking mouth if you want to keep it.
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
He wasn't mine.
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished.
No.
That doesn't change anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Fine.
Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works.
Oops.
After the rest of your crimes are read through,
I didn't mean to do
then
that. I meant
you will
the
have
other
an
way.
opportunity to defend yourself, but
I meant
only
for Snow
then.
to go ahead.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members
Yeah,
of the
you
Fabeltown
did.
community, including the attempted murder
I
of
cannot
Sheriff Bigby
stand
Wolf.
people like the Crooked Man.
Misunderstanding.
Oh,
Aiding and providing
my
monetary
God.
support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding
I
and
just
Pie.
can't.
Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
don't
Now, is there
interrupt.
anything you would like to say?
Oh my God.
First of all,
I
had
can't.
nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Oh, you can just say that.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Oh
don't.
my
The
God.
charade. We know you're
Come on.
involved.
It's
You're
obvious.
responsible.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice.
That's
If
true.
we're ever going to pull ourselves together and
He deserves
make
to
something
defend
of this town,
himself.
we have to start doing
Although
things
he's a
correctly.
motherfucking asshole.
No more snap judgments, no more secrets.
That's
we
true.
are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
That's true.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White.
Oh,
You've all
my
met
God.
Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only
As
he
someone
could
who's
understand.
physically
He murdered
disabled,
two of
I
his
find
most
this
faithful
interesting,
employees.
but
I
I
had nothing to do
hate
with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
This one-
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Oh my
Any of
God.
you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful?
You pointed a
I
gun
answered
at
your
me.
questions. I was willing to cooperate.
I was
Yeah,
attacked.
and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes. It's
Oh.
true. Nailed to the end. They
Is
do
this
it
dude
because they want to
serious?
protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything.
Sure,
You
but
might even give up an innocent man. Just to
they
save
didn't
someone.
want to
Yeah,
protect
right.
you.
They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you.
Oh.
They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted
I'm sorry,
to—
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Part of it's true, but like I said earlier,
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the
is
fucking
just
dogs.
using
the
the
guy who was in your
system
pocket, remember?
to manipulate people.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make
Because
a
you're
living,
such a charitable
provide for
person.
herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow. Why
Snow
would you
made a
want
mistake.
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that.
Shut up,
She
Snow.
was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
That's true. Except I
We've
wouldn't
made
say
some
it that
mistakes.
harshly.
I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But
We'll
I
do
can
better.
promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He never
And if
cared
things
about
didn't
any
fall
of you.
exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Exactly. Thank you.
Very good, very good. The
See,
sentiment
and this
surely
is when he
appreciated
knows
the
he's
sweat.
caught.
But it doesn't
So he
disguise
just
the
says
fact that
what
these
he's really
accusations are
feeling.
completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
What about your
What
history?
about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right. how
You're
we're
all
doing
turning
this.
on me, seriously?
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes.
You're
responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't do anything.
He was beaten to mashed apples
That
while
was
under
Bluebeard.
your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we
Bluebeard
all just
did
let
that.
that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
You're all turning on me, seriously?
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This
Shut
is how
up,
it's always
Lee.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
And keep them in debt.
Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Yes. Come on, Ariel, let's do this.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to
She
say.
has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Yes!
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed
Vivian
herself.
Killed herself. Back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people
This
who ever
confirms
gave a
it.
damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks
Yeah,
like we
she
found
did.
our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's
Beauty,
guilty.
shut up. You turned on
Good
me.
enough
Shut
for
your
me.
mouth.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
And here
So
are
quick
his
to
true
latch onto
colors.
Whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
Yeah, right
This is
there.
how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know
You're
we
done
can't let you go
talking.
free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Nope.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should vote.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
Witching well.
Okay.
Fine.
Witching
Are you
well.
sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Witching well. Witching
Yes,
well.
Sheriff. Do what you think.
Throw
is
him
right.
down the well.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Fuck you.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Throw him down the well.
Miss me.
No.
Bye, bitch. Bye-bye. Have a nice trip.
And Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
He's not one of you. He's an asshole. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Don't miss you. I don't miss you. At all.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Alrighty.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Whew, that felt good to throw him down the well. I feel like he would break the spell if we turned him into a bird. So, that's what happens if you go with the anti-greenleaf method, is he gets turned into a crow.
I'm going! Jesus!
I gave you money!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit!
I tried to help.
Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
What did
I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night.
Don't try to emotionally manipulate me.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a
You'll be
choice
safer
anymore.
there.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer.
What happened there? That was weird.
Plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
Shut up, I gave you the money.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye,
like when I first played this, I felt really bad, but like I don't anymore because I gave him the money. Sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those?
Of course.
How about a smoke for the road? One last time?
Here you go.
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby?
I try.
I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
No
I can't
promises.
make any promises.
Yeah, me neither.
Saying goodbye?
This is not a true New York street if there are no cars piled up like that.
Hi.
Like bumper to bumper.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
I understand.
I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
She killed
You've seen
her?
how they kept us quiet in that place.
What did you
Marissa,
do?
What did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone.
Oh.
We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try
Okay.
again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were
trying to
just
protect
trying
them.
to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened.
But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
He killed Faith.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
Doesn't matter.
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was
it's
true
for the best.
enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Which explains the fabric that was found on the fence.
I walked her over here.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other. And look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't know where we stand
anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've done some good.
At least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabeltown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Go after her.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
So, here's what I think the ending was. Okay? So, Faith and Nerissa had this plan to get out of the pudding and pie. And I could be totally wrong with this, but this is what I'm thinking. So, they had that plan to leave. And then Nerissa and Faith glamored each other to look like the other. So Faith now looks like Nerissa, and Nerissa now looks like Faith. And, you know, they were totally cool with that. And, so, but it had this whole glamour thing had to happen between episode 1, before we found quote-unquote Faith's head. So immediately after Faith left the Toad's apartment complex, she either convinced Nerissa to glamour her and she glamour Nerissa, or they look like each other, basically. Basically, they switch bodies, right? Not in a literal sense, but like glamour-wise. So they do that, and then Georgie, you know, Nerissa as Faith goes, Faith as Nerissa goes to Georgie and tells Georgie about everything. And then Faith, who is really Nerissa, walks in there, gets her head taken off, whatever, gets her ribbon taken off, and she's dead. Now, there are some questions. Why, if she's dead, did the glamour stay active? Well, to that I would say we didn't realize in episode 2, when Lily was glamored to look like Snow White, her glamour didn't turn off until we figured out the deer puzzle. So theoretically, going on game logic, the glamour isn't dispelled until you open the glamour tube. And honestly, I think Auntie Greenleaf knows more, because according to the game, she's the only person that would do glamours besides the witches on the 13th floor. Because that's the only person in the game that they've introduced us to that does illegal glamours. I'm sure in the comics there are like tons of other people that do it, because like Buffkin said, you know, if you have the proper equipment and the knowledge, you can do it. But since Auntie Greenleaf she is the only one that was introduced to us, I believe Auntie Greenleaf provided Faith with the glamour to look like Nerissa, and she provided Nerissa the glamour to look like Faith. So what that means is Auntie Greenleaf knows a lot more than what she's saying, which is why I personally think that Auntie Greenleaf wanted to turn the Crooked Man into a bird instead of throwing him down the witching well, because she knew that the Crooked Man, I guess he's guilty because he ordered their deaths, but on a technicality, he did not kill them, like literally by himself. He had Georgie do it. So I think Auntie Greenleaf is responsible for the glamour that glamored Faith to look like Nerissa and Nerissa to look like Faith. And unfortunately, I think Nerissa is dead, and Faith is the alternate mastermind. And now that I'm saying it, it kind of makes me sick to my stomach because I feel manipulated a little bit. But that was really interesting. I hope that you were able to follow my train of thought there. So if you didn't understand, basically I think Faith is to blame for, well, not to blame necessarily, but she got Nerissa killed by making Nerissa look like Faith, so that when the alternate Faith walked in instead of the actual Faith, she would get her ribbon pulled off, if that makes any sense. I hope it did. But as a whole, I really like this series. This is one of the best series by Telltale in my opinion, and the worst is probably Jurassic Park from what I've heard. I've never played it, and I'm never going to play Jurassic Park. But this is probably the best one for me personally, along with Tales from the Borderlands, potentially Batman, depending on where they take that. I'm really excited to see where this has to go. But I think, you know, as college gets closer and closer, like I said, I don't want this channel to gather dust. So what I'm probably going to do is some sort of vlog, and they're not going to be like the most perfect vlog. They're not going to be edited. They're not going to be, you know, perfect, you know, cuts. They're going to be kind of long. So if you're interested in that, cool. If you're not, you're not. Yeah, but I really just want to... Oh, and the one thing I wanted to do is give Auntie Greenleaf a job, but I kind of messed up. Yeah, I don't really feel bad about Toad, honestly. I did at first because I gave him false hope, but then didn't give him money. But this time I gave him money, and it still didn't work. So you're not going to emotionally manipulate me that way. Sorry. But yeah, this is a really good game, and I really enjoyed this series. I hope you did too. I know my videos aren't the best quality, but I really do try to provide great content with great commentary. And it's kind of hard to do with a game that you've already played. You know, it's kind of hard to be on the fly, like, whoa, what is that? It's so cool. But, yeah, my thoughts on the Crooked Man, he's a cool villain, but I would hate meeting him in real life, because he just manipulates everything, and he, you know, he tells you what you want to hear, and then he tells you what you want to hear, and then he just does what he wants, and then he throws you under the bus. Like, I do think he had this orchestrated, like, completely himself. And then, of course, Faith, I don't know, jury's still out on Faith, but, or jury's still in conferring on Faith. I'm not sure. I don't think Faith is as innocent as they make her out to be. I think she's kind of guilty. Colin, I feel bad, but, you know, if we're sending Toad there, we have to send Colin there. Beauty, I don't like her because she flip-flops, and 1 minute she's with me, 1 minute she's against me. Same for Beast. Dee and Dumb, I hate. Auntie Greenleaf, we're alright. Gren, we're alright. Jack, I hate Jack, he's an asshole. I like Prince Lawrence. Nerissa / Faith, I don't know. Snow, I kind of like her, kind of don't. Tiny Tim, didn't really get enough of his character to form an opinion. I love TJ, and Toad and I are okay. But yeah, that's the end of The Wolf Among Us, guys. And these are just the comics here. So I really enjoyed this, and this is sad to say, but this is Rollininstyle on the last video of The Wolf Among Us, and at least until it gets to season 2, which I'm not sure. Honestly, I think they should just stop Game of Thrones and then give this a season 2. But anyway, until they confirm it, this is Rollininstyle signing off on the last episode of The Wolf Among Us. Hope you had a great time. I did. And keep on rolling, guys. Bye-bye.